Okay, they hit it on the head there. This is an appetizing smell.
Welcome to PricePlow.
What's happening, PricePlow Nation? This is Mike Roberto, founder of PricePlow, and today we're doing a PEScience Select Protein review. None of that vegan stuff. We're talking about the dairy. We have the new Strawberry Cheesecake flavor here. So someone out there asked me, hey, they saw the Cinnamon Delight flavor, which I did like a lot on that vegan series, but what about the one that I mentioned here? I totally forgot about it, to be honest. So before we go further, yes, these tubs had been sent for free. This tub was given to me for free, and also we do have an affiliate and business relationship with PEScience. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of cheesecake. I do want it to be cheesy though, for those of you who do like that though. This might not be the best review. And I'm very temperamental with the strawberry flavors. Like 90% of them I think are bad. So I really expect PEScience, this is a second run at this. I expect it to be good because they've done this before actually. This was a seasonal flavor they had the first time around. And apparently they had these little strawberry freeze-dried bits in them and people didn't like that. And so they said, oh, we listened to the customers and we've removed them. I'm like, what? Don't listen to the customers? I love little freeze-dried bits. I love freeze-dried strawberry. So it must not have been good enough, or maybe it added too many carbs in. But on that note, we already do have 4 grams of carbs without the bits. So I'm not sure what the problem was. I don't know. There's this book called The Innovators Dilemma. Maybe I need to read. But it's basically, the moral of the story is that companies survive by listening to their customers, but also the catch-22 is that companies fail by listening to their customers. And so sometimes, and they use really good examples as technology improves over time. They were talking about like the hard disk manufacturers, the ones who listen to their customers in like the mainframe world, they ended up just only selling the mainframe hard drives. Then all of a sudden mainframes were no longer the big thing. Things had moved on to mini computers and then onto desktop PCs. And so it's the companies who listened to the new customers were the ones that survived as they saw the transition happen. Now, what does that have to do with PEScience here? Well, I'm thinking that maybe they shouldn't be listening to all the customers who are hating on little bits and CRISPINS and stuff in the protein, because as we're seeing, a lot of people do like that. But apparently they listen to their customers and they released the strawberry cheesecake without the CRISPINS inside. So that's what I think, but I never had that original flavor. So anyway, let's get on with this and let's give it an honest review, even though I've kind of come out firing up a little bit. So yeah, I did mention we have 24 grams of protein versus 4 grams of carbohydrates in a 32.5 gram scoop. That gives us a very respectable, about 74% protein yield here. PEScience is really good with that. They don't have too many thickeners. They're using the milk protein isolate, which has casein inside. They're using that to thicken things up, so they don't need like a ton of guar gum and all that. This one is sucralose and ACE sweetened, and 1 gram of fat, which is a saturated gram. That makes sense. And so pretty much the vanilla flavor is it's like 77% protein by weight, and the other flavors kind of vary around. But yeah, we have a 32.5 gram scoop. This is a fresh tub. I've never had it before, so you're gonna get the initial tasting review right now. And what we're gonna do is first, we're gonna skip over to camera 2 and do a scoop weigh-in to see how close we are to that 32.5 grams. They want us to drink it with, they say, I like this, 8 ounces of water, but you can adjust per your preferences. So I'm adjusting down to about 7 ounces of water. And I like it a thicker shake, but at the same time, we already have casein in here, so I don't know how much you really need. Initial smell. Okay, they hit it on the head there. This is an appetizing smell. So far, so good. But yeah, and it's like fluffy. It's like marshmallowy fluff chunks of protein balls floating around here. This looks like a really dense shake. So I think when it comes down to the amount of weight in each scoop is really gonna come down to this one. Looks like it's gonna pack like really well. So I could probably make like a 40 gram scoop. I can probably do it light, make a 30 gram scoop. So let's just try to make it even. We are tiered. 1 medium pack scoop coming up. Yeah, it's heavy. I thought it would be. Maybe that was even. Wow, okay. Do you like Jesus, John? That's about close enough. All right, let's just take a little bit more. This is a flavor review. Close enough. All right, jeez. All right, I don't know what Brad edited in or out there, but we kind of struggled with that right here. I got a good chunk of protein missing from this scoop, and now we're at like 32.4 grams. This is like, It's gonna be like 90% full because this stuff is dense. But anyway, it's time to get on with the initial tasting. Yeah, the smell looks really good. Do we have artificial color in here? I don't think we do, which is a good thing. Oh, we're still recording here. I should probably close that. That file's bigger than needed. All right, yeah, no red things floating around here. I don't know, I'm a little disappointed. I wish I would have had that original flavor. I guess a lot of people just didn't like it. And as always with these select proteins, they mix well. The milk protein isolate does have some casein in there, or a lot of casein actually, and so you sometimes get a little bit up on the wall, a little bit of grit there, and that's what we expect. They're not going to need as many thickeners, and you have like the 74% protein by weight, which is impressive here. So, yeah, I got a real good mix here. All right, let's do this. And you can kind of see it like as you rotate around here, you see some that just stick to the wall. So this can be pretty thick. That's very thick. Okay, it tastes just like it smells, which is a light strawberry, light cheesecake. This is a flavor that was, okay, I can see why. You can tell this is like a very well done flavor. There's no, you could tell this, what I want to say is you could tell this is their second go around. It's almost like this was professionally done, and they are professionals. They, at this point, with this many flavors and this being their second time, there's not a single bad note. You get a kind of a very mild strawberry, you get a very mild cheesecake, and it's to the point, and with 7 ounces of water, it's thick and it's got a perfect mouthfeel. It's not too gritty, but there's a little bit in there. The aftertaste is right. This is like really well done. Now I can see why I like the CRISPINS and the crunchers and the crispity crunchies and all that stuff, but that would interfere with the smoothness of this protein. So you either need to like go all in, and then you're gonna have like 7 grams of carbs per scoop, or I can see why they wanted to remove it. You could do some baking. PEScience, they have a lot of baking going on their channel and on Instagram and all that. There's a lot of cool stuff that can be done with this. This is what strawberry shake should taste like, really. This is pretty good. Dang. This thing's been sitting here for like 3 weeks. I've been missing out. Thank you to whoever it is that reminded me to do this video. Wow. Okay, yeah. I like to do the reviews. Everyone likes the initial taste because the initial taste testing is great. I can foresee myself going through this 2-pounder, no problem. A lot of times, you take 4 or 5 shakes to figure that out and then make the decision. I don't have that luxury in this review. I'm going to honestly tell you right now that if you're a strawberry fan, even with or without the cheesecake, doesn't matter. If you are cool with strawberry proteins because they're very polarizing, then this is the next one to get. Wow. Okay. It's just consistent. And very good. Well, damn. PEScience, I came in a hating, even though we're friends and all that stuff. I came in guns a-blazing, anti the removal of the crunchers and the CRISPINS, and I gotta rescind, I gotta retract. This is very well played. I don't know what the other stuff tasted like, but I bet you those little strawberry bits were thrown off the game, because this is where it should be. Wow. All right. Well, PricePlow.com/PEScience is where you can sign up for PEScience news alerts. We're going to have a few more reviews coming up. I got a couple single packets of some of these proteins. What do we have here? I've never done this Cafe Select series, and I should know this. But so we're going to have to sign up for alerts, subscribe to the channel. We're going to do a review on this. I didn't realize this has 100 milligrams of caffeine in it. If someone would have told me that, I probably would have reviewed it like ages ago. Anyway, so we're going to do a couple more things here, but sign up for the alerts anyway. PricePlow.com/PEScience is where you can sign up and also check out the price alerts and price comparisons on this. We do have a coupon. We do have an affiliation with PEScience. Sometimes, a lot of times, the other stores are cheaper, so check out the price comparisons on the Select Protein page. But overall, flavor review right here, very PricePlow approved. I am surprised, and I came in and got shut down. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. This is Mike Roberto with PricePlow, and it is time to go. We'll see ya.
Welcome to PricePlow.